Get ready to rumble because we are going to learn 10 slang phrases with Get today. Hello and welcome to this week's English video. I'm Carly from Learn English with Carly for those of you who are new subscribers who have recently joined the channel. A warm welcome from me. I would love it if you could share this channel with as many other English learners as you can, and of course encourage them to write to me to practice their English. We really are building a wonderful English learning community together here. Okay, now a word of warning, as several of these slang phrases can seem rude, so be sure to learn exactly what each sentence means and how we use each one in everyday English. For each slang phrase then, there is the meaning, a note to say who we use the phrase with, and then a rudeness level, so you learn which slang phrases are very rude and which aren't rude at all. Okay, if you're ready to get down to business, let's get cracking and learn 10 slang phrases with Get. Our first slang phrase with Get today is one that I use every single morning, trying to get my son out of the door and to school. Get a move on. This means hurry up. We use this with friends or family when time is short. And on a rudeness level, it's mildly rude as it shows that you are impatient, or in my defense, in a rush. So use it with people you know well. We're running late. Get a move on. If you want to catch that train, we need to get a move on. I know you're tired, but we need to get a move on. Stop dilly-dallying and get a move on. To dilly-dally is a great British English verb. This means to waste time, especially by being slow or by not being able to make a decision. Don't dilly-dally, just get your bags and let's go. It's basically a nice way of saying hurry up. Our second slang phrase with Get today is get your hands dirty. This means to be involved in the practical and often messy aspects of something, rather than standing back and watching others do it. We can use this with friends or colleagues who need to engage practically. On a rudeness level, it can be a bit rude, as by using this we are suggesting that someone either isn't very hardworking or that they don't want to take part in messy aspects of a task. However, get your hands dirty can also be used to encourage others. Luke's not frightened of getting his hands dirty. In this context, we are saying that Luke doesn't mind hard work. It's not that the jobs aren't there, it's just that Chloe doesn't want to get her hands dirty. Now we are saying that Chloe is shy of hard work or the messy aspects of a job. The project requires teamwork. Let's get our hands dirty together. And here we are encouraging everybody to work hard. If you want results, sometimes you have to get your hands dirty. And if you want to learn, you need to get your hands dirty. Hopefully nobody has ever told you to get real. Get real means to be realistic. We use get real with people we know well, so family or friends. On a rudeness level, get real is mildly rude. It can be a bit blunt, but it is often meant to provoke someone to think and be realistic. I personally don't like it if someone tells me to get real though. You believe everything you read online. You need to get real. You want a brand new car on a student budget. Get real. Simon thinks he can win a football match without any training. He needs to get real. The prices at the supermarket are ridiculous. They need to get real. Has anyone ever told you to get your head in the game? If so, this means that you need to focus or concentrate on what you're doing. We can use this with teammates or colleagues who are distracted. On a rudeness level, again, this is mildly rude, but it is intended to motivate. You're distracted. Get your head in the game. If you want to win, you need to get your head in the game. Stop daydreaming and get your head in the game. You can't afford to make mistakes. Get your head in the game. You've got the skills, but you really need to get your head in the game. Now our next slang phrase with get, you all know if you ever watch boxing. Get ready to rumble. I won't do it in the voice. This means to prepare for a confrontation, a competition, or an exciting event. We use this with friends or teammates or even the general public before a competitive event. On a rudeness level, this isn't rude at all. Instead, this is typically exciting and fun. Did you know that the phrase, let's get ready to rumble, is a registered trademark owned by Ready to Rumble Inc. And it's associated, of course, with the famous boxing announcer Michael Buffer. I didn't either, but it came up during my research for this video. Let's see how we use get ready to rumble. Get ready to rumble because it's showtime. The match is about to start. Get ready to rumble. The competition is fierce. It's time to get ready to rumble. You can actually be sued by Ready to Rumble Inc. and Michael Buffer if you do it in the voice. That's another reason why I'm not showing that off today. Now to a phrase that means to start a process or an action. Get the ball rolling. We use this with colleagues or team members, typically during the planning phase of a project. On a rudeness level, this is not rude at all. Instead, it's very motivational. Let's get the ball rolling on this project. We need to get the ball rolling if we want to meet the deadline. Can you call a team meeting, please? I really want to get the ball rolling. I'm excited to get the ball rolling on this initiative. Now, if we want to tell someone to stop acting superior or arrogant, we can use the phrase, get off your high horse. We use this with friends or family members who are acting superior, and on a rudeness level is quite rude as it can seem confrontational. You need to get off your high horse and listen to others. My neighbour's so judgmental, I wish she'd get off her high horse. You're not better than anyone else. Get off your high horse. George thinks he knows everything. Someone should tell him to get off his high horse. Now I love the phrase get cracking. This means to start working hard or quickly. We use this with friends or colleagues when urgency is needed. And on a rudeness level, it's not rude at all. On the contrary, this is encouraging. We've got a lot to do, so let's get cracking. If we want to finish on time, we need to get cracking. We can't waste any more time. Let's get cracking. The sooner we get cracking, the better. Let's get cracking before it's too late. Now, if someone tells you to get lost, then this means that someone is asking you to go away, or they're saying, leave me alone. We use get lost with someone being annoying or intrusive. Now, get lost is quite rude. It's often used in frustration. Let's see how we use get lost in real, everyday English sentences. I don't want to hear your excuses. Just get lost. When he wouldn't stop bothering me, I told him to get lost. When I asked him to leave, he replied, make me, so I told him to get lost. If you think I'm going to help you cheat, get lost. You're being really annoying. Just get lost. And our final slang phrase with get today is get down to business. This means to focus on a task. We use this with friends or colleagues in a fun or relaxed setting, and on a rudeness level, it's not rude. It's often friendly and inviting. Are you ready to get down to business? It's time to get down to business and get cracking. Now that we've introduced ourselves, let's get down to business. They finally got down to business and signed the contract. There we go, 10 slang phrases with get. How did you find this video? And how many of these phrases did you already know? I hope that you found this video useful, and I'm really looking forward to reading your comments where you're practicing some of these slang get phrases. I will see you next week in our video, and have a great week in the meantime. Bye.